Brian Fitzherbert, ladies and gentlemen, who's in the studio with us this week, announced his candidacy for CD2 Congress. So good morning, Brian.
Good morning, Bob and Steve. Thank you for having me on.
Good morning, Brian. Well, exciting week for you.
It has been. We had a great launch, and it's been a lot of support coming in, waterfall coming in with callers on, unfortunately, the other radio shows that you had mentioned, as well as those that making phone calls throughout the week that I've received. Very humbling experience thus far, but I'm ready to work. We need to get out in front ahead of election 2020 and do everything we can to get this seat back into Republican hands, as the current representative does anything but that.
Right. Well, listen, Brian, we're going to have quite a bit to talk about. You announced your candidacy. Tell us a little bit about how that went and what's happening.
So the first launch was on Harry Hurley over in Atlantic County, and there was a waterfall of support from callers coming in, including our own very Vineland Mayor Anthony Finucci.
Okay.
We had my former opponent from 2018, Summers Point City Councilman James Toto, call in to show some support, some other voters within Atlantic County, as well as Gloucester County Chairwoman Jackie Vigilante called in to express her interest on the candidacy as well. So it was very positive. We talked about a lot of issues and the stances that I'm going to go tackle, and we kind of reintroduced my background in defense and aerospace and what I've been doing in the industry for the last 10 years and how that's probably directly applicable to this district, and to carry on what former Congressman Frank Lobiondo had started, and we can continue to push that through with the assets that we have here.
There's been some good fallout from your, as I'll say, from your announcement. I've seen it pop up all over, in somewhat of an interesting week. Little bit of turmoil down in Cape May County during the same time frame, which we'll talk about a little bit later.
Yeah, I'm staying out of that mess.
Yeah, I mean, but it is important for us at least to have some discussion about it. I mean, it's out there.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, in that time frame, I was a little concerned because in seeing your announcement, I thought, geez, is this going to get sidetracked? But your announcement really became paramount, statewide. For that matter, it caught some little bit of national attention as well, Brian.
It did, and that was the intention behind it. We need to get out in front. Obviously, in 2020, it's President Trump's re-election. We need to help him. We need to send foot soldiers to the House of Representatives. We need 19 seats to get the House back. The NRCC has targeted 55 seats, and this seat here in South Jersey is a strategic seat that needs to be won to get back the House. So we need to get out in front of this. We need to do everything we can to put together an organization to raise money to support those candidates on the ticket this year in 2019 in New Jersey. Obviously, you mentioned Michael Testa. The other two candidates in LD1, Eric Simonson and Antoine McClellan, as well as those over in LD2 looking to take up a couple assembly seats, Phil Gunther and John Risley. We need to help those that are going to fight for us in Trenton, as well as those county candidates across the district. We need to help them win, because if we can't get in, if we can't win, we can't do anything. We need to do everything we can to support them. It could be as little as sending a few dollars in donations, volunteering, sharing on Facebook, like their pages on Facebook, share them, tell your friends about them. The more we can get that message out that those are the Republicans, that the candidates there are going to fight for us in Trenton, the better, and we need to start now.